Hello and welcome. If you would, please stand with me. We'll get started on our mat. I have 2 blocks and a strap, and I'll begin with that 1 block inside between the thighs. Just take a moment and let yourself get comfortable. Have a sense of unplugging from the outside world and being present here and now on your mat. And take a deep breath with that. I'll look down at my feet. I'm spreading my toes. Have my heels going straight back. And take a moment and really imprint a foot. So start with the foot of your choice and feel its big toe, the other toe. Feel the outer edge of it, the heel. And feel how its arch very subtly and gently lifts up from the earth and draws up the inner ankle, inner leg, and inner thigh. And take a breath. Stay with that same foot, that same leg, that same side for you, and let that arm reach skyward. Have a sense of your imprinted foot into the earth and your arm, your hand, your fingers reaching skyward. Let your neck be relaxed. Feel length through your trunk. And begin to just breathe easily into this particular side of the body. When you exhale, float out the arm. Let the head shift. And come to neutral. Again, just the sense of being present here and now on your mat. The 29th day of November of 2020. And then just start the other foot, unit's big toe, and imprint it, all the other toes. Feel the outer edge of that foot and its heel. Feel the arch of that foot lightly drawing upward, and feel the lift through the inner ankle, inner leg, up the inner thigh. Remember, same arm, just let that same sided arm reach skyward. Notice if there's any difference between this side and the other. Let yourself lengthen and stretch. Can you take a breath into this side, lung and rib? As you exhale, gently float down the arm. And let your head just lightly shift right, left, down and back. And then coming to neutral, I'll slip out the block, let my knees soften, and just gently roll down to the toes. As I come to the toes, again, I'm establishing that pattern on my feet, their imprint. My heels, the outer edge of the foot, the arch is lifted. I'm holding my navel in as I fold forward. And I have a sense of disconnecting from everything off the mat and instead drawing my awareness, drawing my attention deep within me. Your eyes can close here for a moment, and then your knees can be as soft as you need them to be. Take a deep breath and just feel that the neck can lengthen, the arms can lengthen, sides of the trunk nice and long. And as you disconnect from everything off your mat, you start to draw your focus and awareness inward. You're less distracted by external forces. And instead you find that easy flow of your breath coming and going. And you start to find the constant rhythm of it. It's a bit like being at the beach and watching the surf come in and out. Your breath comes, your breath goes. Allow your knees to soften, change. As you inhale, roll up. Just let your shoulders relax at the top. And as you stand one final time in mountain pose, bring palms to heart and bring your awareness into your heart center. As you look within your heart, what do you behold? A poet once wrote that the heart is the size of the ocean. This morning, as you look within, can you behold the splendor that is you? Honor and greet that part of yourself. Namaste. And then as you let that go, just stand tall and let's start to alternate lifting knees with opposite hand crossing. You just let it be light and easy. I keep my eyes straight ahead. We're going for 108, so that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, turn again. That's 20, turn again. That's 30, turn again. That's 40, turn again. That's 50 and turn. That's 60 and turn. 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 Little bigger. One 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let that go. Shake it out a little bit. I'll put the block inside between my thighs. Just soft, easy movement. Inhale, let your arms rise up. As you exhale, tilt back the tailbone, push back the arms. We'll open the mouth and exhale deeply. Inhale. Last one. And let that go. I'll slip out the block. I'm back to my knees. Lifting, lifting. Opposites. It's 1, 2. And turn. That's 20 and turn. Turn. That's 40 and turn. And turn. Sixty and turn. Turn. It's 80 and turn. Can the elbows come up? It's last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And let that go and shake out. Again, I use my block. Soft inside between the thighs. Parallel feet. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. And let that go. I'll shake my legs out. I'll be here at the center of my mat. Nice and easy, right in the center of your mat. And then take it slowly and easily, but you'll step out. Right foot, center. Left foot, center. Right foot, left foot. Let's go same arm aside. Reach out. And each time your feet come together, do they land in the same spot? So that your toes are in line to each other, not one foot ahead of the other. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. As I come in, I check out my feet. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to release. Let your shoulders relax. I'm going to change sides. Here we go. Left foot out, in. Right foot out, in. Left foot. Right foot. Now, could the opposite arm lift? Opposite of where you are. 9, 8, 5, 4. I'm always trying to land my feet parallel to each other. Here's your last one. Are you ready? Check out your feet. Inhale up. And exhale. Now look to the front. I'm going to stand in one place. Step your right heel forward. Not too far, not too aggressively, and step back. Step your left heel forward. Not too aggressively, and back. We have a 1. Return. 2. And again, I'm really trying to always land back on neutral feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one, 9. Check out your feet. Are they aligned? Inhale up. And exhale. Let's start left foot forward. 9. Step out right foot 8. Left foot 7. Right foot 6. 5. 4. 2. And 1. And again, as I step in, neutral feet, inhale up. And release. I have my block. I'll just let it be a light, easy reach to the sky. 4 counts up. 4 counts to release and roll down to the toes. 4 counts to hold here as I inhale. 4 counts to exhale and hold. And 4 counts to roll up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, roll down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale where you are. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale where you are. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Let's make this our last one. Exhale, roll down. Remember to stay here as you inhale. And hold here and exhale. And then inhale to roll up. Soften at the shoulders and hold here as you exhale. As you inhale, let your right arm go forward, your left arm go back, and your torso rotate to the right. Exhale here. Inhale, neutral. As you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, open to your left. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. So I can really feel my hips rotating, my ribs, shoulders, chest. I'm rotating with my neck. Easy rotation, head turning. 3 to finish. 2 to go. And here's my last one. And when you come to center, just gently release. Again, my feet are parallel. I'll let my arms reach out. Here's my inhalation of 4 counts. As I exhale, I soften and then roll to my toes for 4 counts. Right away, I inhale and roll up for 4 counts. And here's where I hold. Exhale and hold here. Inhale and lengthen, no tension. Exhale, soften and roll to your toes. Inhale, roll up. Let's hold here and exhale. Inhale again. Exhale and roll down. Last time as you inhale. Last time as you exhale. Inhale, rolling up to stay. Holding here to exhale. Holding here to inhale. And as you exhale, just float out. And relax the shoulders. I'm going to let myself have the block right out in front of me. And I'm working on a standing forward bend. I'll bring my hands behind me. If you'd like 2 blocks, you can. You can have a block lined up with the right foot and the left foot. A little bit of space. Knees are soft. I put my palms back on my buttock, and I've actually pulled my elbows in snug to my frame. Hopefully you can see that. I have my shoulder blades slightly drawing in and down my back. And then keep your hips where they are and fold halfway forward. Then let your hands come to your thigh bones. And really press into those thigh bones and lengthen your body long. Feel that you're nice and long from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Hold in your abdominal wall and fold to your toes. Gazing pose. Inhale, lightly lift the heart. Let your eyes follow your mat and look forward. Feel the tip of your nose is drawn up. Now as you exhale, pull in the navel and round in snug on your body. Inhale, roll up, let the arms be heavy. And as you exhale, just bring those hands behind you. Again, palms on the buttock. Pull the elbows in a little bit. Keep the knees soft, eyes straight ahead with a breath. Exhale, hinge halfway over and stop. Hands to the thigh bones. Lengthen. Deep breath, and as you exhale, hold in and fold in. Gazing, inhale, lift the heart and the eyes. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, roll it up. Relax the arms and the shoulders. Beautiful. Last time, soft knees, hands to the hips, elbows, deep breath. Hinge halfway. Hands to the thigh bones, take a breath. Hold the abdominal wall in, fold all the way down. Gazing pose, inhale, lift. And as you exhale, draw in. Allow the knees to be soft as you inhale, roll to the sky, relax your shoulders, and release. I'm going to stand tall. I'll use one block. I'm putting it inside between my thighs. Feet straight ahead. Relax the shoulders, lengthen them, nice long neck. Allow the knees to bend or soften slightly in the Iyengar chair. The arms will inhale, rise up in front of us at 4 counts, and flip down 4 counts. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. Inhale, the knees bend 5. Exhale, straighten the legs 6. Inhale, bending 7. Exhale, straightening 8. This will be our last one. Inhale, bend the knees and hold 9. Feel the tailbones relax. And the tailbone can drop towards the earth, connecting us to the earth. Crown of the head rising to the sky. Allow the arms to open in a T shape. Reach the fingers long and away from you as if they were touching out to the walls opposite them. Turn your palms to face the forward wall and cross left arm over right. Your fingers reach back to the back of you. And you can hold, fold up, or clasp eagle arms. Again, I'm just maintaining the very light, soft kneed Iyengar chair. Take a breath and hold. As you exhale, feel your elbows melting down, your shoulders melting away from your ears, and your neck is long. As you exhale, float out the arms. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale tall. And could you straighten your legs? Lengthen as you reach. And then float the arms down. I'll let my tailbone tilt back and sit into a deeper chair. Now remember, if the Iyengar chair suits you better, that's the one for you. Again, inhale, arms reach forward as you sit back. Exhale, arms lower as you stand into mountain. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Uttanasana, chair 3. Tadasana, mountain 4. Beautiful. Take it, turn 7. And 8. We'll make this our last one, and we'll hold on 9. Keep your hands and arms open. Think about being in that T shape and reaching away. Take your right arm over your left. Hold, fold up, or clasp. Soften the elbows down, shoulders relax, neck is long. Can you sit deeper into your chair? When you're ready, press to your feet. Inhale to rise up. And to release. And to relax the shoulders. I'll let the block slip out. And I'll step my feet widely apart. My feet are parallel, at least starting that way. And then I'll slightly turn out my toes so that my toes are going to the respective corners of my mat. Press to the outer edges of your feet and allow your knees to bend. I get here and I'm checking that my knees track mid-foot, and I'll let my tailbone slightly tilt back. Palms to the heart, arms reaching out in front. I'll take a breath and lower my arms right down by the sides of me in the letter A. I can feel my shoulder blades strike in and down my back. Inhale. As I exhale, my hands come in front of me. Inhale the arms up into a Y. As I do so, I'll let my tailbone tilt a little bit more, lengthen the front neck, lightly lift the tip of the nose. And when I exhale, I'm back to neutral. Neutral trunk, neutral nose. Take a breath. Inhale, A1. Exhale, chest 2. Inhale, Y, lift the nose 3. Exhale, chest 4. Inhale, A5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. And as you inhale, lower the arms to hold in that A shape. Can you sit a bit deeper into your legs? Feel nice and strong. You want to feel the outer edges of the feet. The arches are lifted. All 10 toes have space. Can you sit a bit deeper? Tailbone's drawn back. Take a breath. Exhale, hands in front. Let's start with the Y. Inhale, Y. Exhale, chest. Inhale, A3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift the heart, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. As you inhale, lift the arms, 9. You've actually lifted into a sunburst. Let your fingers reach up to the corners of the room. Feel the tailbone tilting back. Can you sit deeper to your legs as you hold? Next, you take a breath. Let yourself straighten and release. Let's turn your left foot to parallel neutral and turn your right foot so it's parallel to the wall. The feet are opening for warrior pose. I'll let my left heel slightly be out, and I really want my right toes to be advancing to the top of my mat. Hands to the thigh bones. Take a breath. When I inhale, my right shin draws to the wall ahead of it, and as I exhale, I straighten my leg. Inhale when that knee is bending, and exhaling, it's straightening. I'll let that happen just 3 more times. I want to make certain my knee's comfortable as I go. And I'll take my knee to the right and hold it. I'm letting my right hand be on my right inner thigh. My knee is directed center of the foot. I'll take a breath and lengthen the right side of my trunk so my right hand comes down on the inside of that thigh. Really imprint the left foot and let that left hand slowly reach along. Your arm is lengthening past your left ear. Take this left arm, let it come in behind your back. And I'm really imagining I could put it into the right hip pocket. And let that right leg straighten and lengthen that side of your trunk over this right leg and thigh. Slowly could that left arm reach up to the ceiling. Take a breath. You're in Trikonasana or triangle. Let's imprint the feet, use them for stability. Inhale to come up. Let your eyes and your head look right, and let's take that right shin and move it towards the right wall. Warrior 2. Beautiful. Let your left hand come down to your left thigh, right palm turns up. Reverse the warrior back and away. When you're ready, take the right hand inside your right thigh. There we go, left arm, side angle pose again. And then I'll slowly rotate. So I'm going to come down and face my right foot. It's in a runner's lunge, and I've grabbed for my blocks so that they're right under my shoulders, giving me support. I'm strong on my right foot. Left toes are curled behind me, and I'm making my body long. I'm just taking a breath here. Do you feel a plank just almost ready to materialize out of this? And then slowly lower the back knee, your left shin, your left foot. Hands to the right thigh bone, and just very gently press into that right thigh bone to start to bring your body up. Think about tilting back the tailbone, lifting up the breastbone, lengthening the neck, tip of the nose skyward. And then gently let your chest fold forward, hands to the floor or the blocks, and just gently push back the hips for a moment, straighten the right leg, lift up those right toes. And then let's be on the right foot and curl the left toes under. Nice deep breath. I'm using my blocks. My left foot steps in to meet my right. I want to check that my toes line up. Small movement, please. Let both knees bend a bit. And then straighten the legs a bit. Inhale, bending 1. And exhale, straightening 2. Bending on 3. Straightening on 4. Softening on 5. Straightening 6. Soften the knees 7. Straighten the legs 8. Let's soften the knees and hold 9. Feel your ribs on your thigh bones, hands to the thigh bones. Could you lift up your chest? You have your tailbone tilted back. Looks like chair pose. Could the arms rise up? Holding 9, 8. As you inhale, rest up and float out. I'm going to step back. Again, I want to have a good position on my mat. I have my right foot on the floor, left leg out wide. I'm going to turn my left toes up to the top of my mat. And my right heel slightly turns out. Not very much, it's subtle. Let's get comfortable here with the legs. And just small movement. Let that left knee bend a bit and then straighten a bit. Inhale, bending 1. And exhale, straightening 2. How does your knee feel today? 3 and 4. I can really be active in both feet. And I'm going to let my left knee bend. It's tracking midfoot. And I have my left hand inside my left thigh. I'm really going to stay to that inner thigh. Open up the chest a little bit to look to the wall. Take it slowly. Let your right arm reach long and away from you. So you're in side angle pose. The right foot's on the floor, nice and strong. It's imprinted and I'm long through the right side of my leg and thigh, right side of my trunk. I'll take a deep breath. I'm going to let that right hand come down and slide into an imaginary left hip pocket. Straighten that left leg if you would. Breathing. We're coming in a triangle. Have your left hand, left thigh. Could you right arm reach up? Let's bring down that hand. Really find your abdominal tone. Lift up your trunk. Here's my left leg lunging. My arms reach out. My eyes and head looking left. I'm in warrior 2 as I take a breath. Right hand comes down to the right thigh. Left palm turns up. Take that. Reverse warrior back stretch. Slowly bring that left arm inside. Take the right arm long, side angle pose, nice long stretch. Everyone's breathing. And here I'm turning to my left foot. I'll use my blocks. I come into that runner's lunge. I'm on the ball of my right foot, nice and long. And again, it just feels like plank pose was right here. I'll lower my back knee, relax my back foot, hands to the left thigh bone, gently lift up. Tailbone tilts back, breastbone, heart and eyes rise up. I'll let my hands come down. I gently push back my hips. I'll straighten my left leg for a moment, lift up its toes, and then put the left foot to the floor. And if you're ready, stand into the forward bend. Check if your toes are aligned. Hold in the navel as you lengthen your torso and fold forward and down. And we'll stay for a few moments. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. We're in the forward bend, which is one of the places where we started our pose this morning, drawing into ourselves, disconnecting from the outer world. Finding that easy flow of breath. The breath comes, the breath goes. Let's slowly soften our knees and come to hands and knees, to cat and cow. Take your time. Inhale, tilt up the tailbone, lift the heart and the breastbone. Exhale to tuck under. And I'll leave you on your own. Inhaling to tilt up and exhaling to tuck under. Please continue slowly and easily. As you continue to inhale and tilt upward, exhale to tuck under, just truly take your time. The next time you exhale, tuck and round. Can you curl the feet, lift up your hips, come into downward dog. Let your fingers maybe inch up a little higher to the top of your mat. Drop the heels towards the floor. The tailbone tilts upward, the breastbone tilts upward. I invite you to remain in downward dog and just breathe easily with it. If you have any discomfort, you can use a pillow. You might have pillows in your house, cushions in your house. You could have just even a thicker bath towel in your house, but a little elevation for the heel can sometimes facilitate shifting into a more comfortable downward facing dog. Take an easy breath. As you exhale, return your knees to the floor and come into a child's pose where again, this cushion could come in handy. You can always slide the cushion in so that as you lower the hips, they lower to a cushion, and then you can fold more easily into the forward bend of child's pose. Make it comfortable for you. And if you have any tools or props about in the house, always good to use them. I'll continue to stay with my hips towards my feet, but let the right hand slide out and try to reach your right fingers to the top of your mat. Now that's caused me to lengthen my head and my neck. And I'm going to slowly turn that left hand. So I'm going to go to the outside edge of it, make a small fist, and my right thumb's up. And then slide in that right hand and let the left hand slide up to the top of the mat. And again, roll to the outer edge of the hand, make a small fist, left thumb is up. And let it relax. Let both hands and arms go out. And again, they make small fists, the thumbs are up. There's this easy rotation, inward rotation in the shoulder. The neck is long and comfortable. Press into the fists as you inhale up. Come down onto your elbows and your forearms. Try to lengthen your back. Stretch back your right leg. And just lift the right leg to the hip line. And breathe with that. Does it feel as if your hips are even in line? Put one hand to the floor, second hand and up. Both hands, right legs long behind me, left arm reaches out long in front, breathe and hold. Let this left hand come in and let it come on to your left hip. And again, you can imagine sliding it into a hip pocket, bend your right knee. Can your left hand reach to grab that right foot? Best that you can, breathe and hold with it. I'm gonna hold in my navel and just let my eyes start to look left, and I'm rotating ribs, shoulders, chest to the left wall. And coming in and scooting back into child's pose, nice long stretch. Coming on up onto my elbows and forearms. Left leg, hip line, breathe and hold. Taking a breath, really feel that you've lengthened this leg. It goes long from your hip to your heel. Slowly put down right hand, left hand. Here we are up. Left arm reaching out in front of us. Nice long neck. Left hand on the left hip pocket. Bend up that left knee. Pardon me. Let me say that again. And my left leg and back behind me. My right arm's out in front of me. Let's linger here a few moments. Pardon me. Right hand comes onto my right hip. Let's bend that left knee. Can your right hand reach for the left toes? Can you rotate to your right? Ribs, shoulders, head. And gently come center. I'm going to take my knees wide, and I'm going to take them as wide as my mat. I'll let my hips stay in air as I fold my trunk down and just relax. It's a variation of a happy baby pose, just facing in a different direction. And then gently bring yourself up, hands and knees. You can remain on hands and knees or take back your toes to make a plank. Please make it comfortable for you. Lengthen back, neck, and shoulders. Taking a breath, I'll lower my knees to the floor. Relax the shoulders, exhale. Take it slowly. Take another breath, and as you exhale, very gently, elbows close to you, nose to mat. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale, curl the feet, downward dog. Now, perhaps you prefer to be in a child's pose, so remember there are options. Inhale, transition, plank. Hands and knees is a choice. Exhaling. Exhale, bend the elbows, nose to the mat, elbows snug to you. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. I'm doing the variation. I went to child's pose. One last time, a nice deep breath. Exhale into a plank. Hands and knees if you prefer it. You can lower to the knees as you exhale, bend the elbows, nose to mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Child's pose if you prefer it. Take your time, nice easy breath. Next time you exhale, everyone to the knees, everyone into the child's pose. The hands can slide back by the ankles if you'd like, forehead to the mat. And then slowly let yourself roll up and come to lie down on your back. Be comfortable as you come to rest to your back. You'll have both knees bent and both feet on the floor. As you're resting here, notice how your body feels. Make those connections as to how the feet stand on the floor. How do the hips rest to the floor, the ribs and the shoulders? And let's have a clear space right and left of us. Take the arms to the ceiling. Reach your fingers up as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. Back of the shoulders pulled away from the mat. And now bring those shoulders back to the floor. Retract. Reach up on one and retract on two. Inhale as you reach 3. Exhale to retract 4. Reaching 5. Retracting 6. Reaching 7. Retracting 8. Reach up and hold for a moment. Hold, hold, hold. And then very slowly bring the back of the shoulders and ribs into the floor. Really feel them imprinting. Palms together over the heart. Drop the hands down into an A. They're right beside the hips, palms are up. Bring the palms up over the heart. Reach behind you in the letter Y. Bring the palms together over the heart. Inhale to the A. Exhale to the chest. Inhale to the Y. Exhale to the chest. Inhale to the A. Exhale to the chest. Inhale to the Y. And the chest. And the A. And the chest. And the Y. And the chest. And the last one down to the A. And just take an easy breath there. And we'll slowly bend up that right knee. And take it slowly, but strap up that right foot. Let your right leg go up to the sky. And just have a light, easy stretch there. Hold on in a way that keeps it comfortable and relaxed in your hands and your shoulders. And I'm just using a dish towel today. So always options around us. Long back, long trunk, long neck. Comfortable on the arms. Decide if you'd like the left knee bent or the left leg straight. Now I imagine my right thigh bone slightly draws away from me. And as it does, it brings my pelvis into neutral. So take it slowly, and just as you exhale, let the right knee bend, and you're going to lightly hold it. And again, what I do next, I can do with my left knee bent, foot to floor, or my left leg out long. The only moving body part is my right leg. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, draw the right knee to you. Inhale, right leg out 1, exhale, in on 2. Inhale, reach it out long, 3. Exhale, pull it into the trunk, 4. I'll let my right heel touch the floor, 5. Draw it into 6. Out on 7. In on 8. And then go out to stay on 9. Let both legs be out long. And the toes point and flex. And then bend your knees, the feet to floor, and here we go. Left foot. Left foot strapped, left leg sky. Again, I'm really comfortable as I hold. I hold in a way that keeps my shoulders comfortable and at ease, no tension, neck or throat. Can your collarbones open to a smile? Lengthen the trunk and feel the back of the hips heavy to the floor. And really press that left heel to the sky. You decide, right knee bent, foot on the floor, or right leg out long away from you. Think of the left thigh bone drawing away from you. That will lengthen your pelvis. Take a deep breath, exhale, let go, and just hug your left knee up to you. Now again, you can do the next part with right knee bent or right leg out straight, your choice. Inhale, left leg out, heel touches the floor, exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale out on 3, exhale in on 4. Inhale out on 5, exhale in on 6. Out on 7, in on 8. Let's go out on 9 to stay. Both legs out, nice and long. Let both feet just gently point and flex. Nice long legs. Slowly bend your knees, feet to floor, and take it slowly with me. I'm gonna roll to my side to sit up. And as you come up to sit, make it comfortable for you. And again, I could sit on maybe a cushion from my living room with legs crossed. I can sit on a block and tuck my feet back. I just want this to be really comfortable for me. This morning I'll sit with my feet tucked back. And again, as you're sitting, feel that the tailbone drops to the earth and the crown of the head rises comfortably to the sky. I shift a little bit side to side and I scoop out the flesh of my buttock. So I really sit to my sits bones. And then just let yourself come neutral. Fingertips to the floor. Light, easy stretch in each direction. And again, feel that connection to your breath. I always like the image of being at the seashore, at the beach, and just the inhalation is like the surf coming in. Exhalation is the surf going out. Do it one more time in each direction. And then when you come to your neutral, you just want to sit tall. And let's take those palms to the heart out in front of us. Inhale down into the A. Exhale into the chest. Inhale up to the Y. Exhale into the chest. And as you keep that going, same thing of inhaling and exhaling. And another image I like is opening and closing the book. The activity is in the shoulders. And again, 2 positions of the shoulders, A and Y. And just give you a nice sense of movement through the shoulders and chest. And the next time the hands come center, let the palms come into the heart if you would. Thumbs to the breastbone, lightly lift up the breastbone as you lengthen and lift. And sit for a moment. Sitting in your here and your now. Allow the eyes to close. As the eyes open, were you able to sit quietly? Were you able to quiet distractions? Eyes looking right and the head turning right. And coming center. Eyes and head left. and center. And just let the head easily shift right to left, to right, to left. Now when it comes neutral, let it nod no. Bring the right hand behind your back and left hand behind your back, and you could hold onto your elbows. And again, just take a nice easy breath, this time folding chin to the chest, bringing it up and back. And allow the head and neck to move easily forward and backward. If this is your last one, come to neutral and just lightly nod the head yes. And let that go. I'll bring my palms to my heart again. Let the thumbs touch the breastbone and lightly lift it and just gently breathe for a moment. Can you close your eyes and can you find that stillness? Connected exclusively to your heart center. Eyes opening, and the left hand comes behind the back, and the right hand comes back to meet it. And it's subtle and small, but the head nods no and yes, and then holds neutral. The shoulder blades join in, and very subtly down the back, collarbones open to a smile. We feel the openness and expansiveness of the heart. And as you release, bring those palms back to your heart again, thumbs touching. Take a nice, easy breath with that. And then the hands and arms go to the front. Can you inhale and open the arms behind the back, fingers interlaced. When you're ready, take another breath, draw back the arms, tilt back the tailbone and tilt up the breastbone, lifting the heart and the eyes. The chest has expanded, the heart has opened. And then gently release. Let's repeat, palms to the heart, and the arms reaching forward. And they open out, inhaling. Again, as you exhale, come back and clasp, shoulder blades drawing down the back, just as you're ready. Inhale, the arms lift, and the tailbone tilts back. The breastbone tilts up with the eyes. And as you exhale and release, this time relax the shoulders. And I'll sit one last time, but this time with the soles of the feet coming together in front of me. I can always sit on a cushion, again, if that's a little more comfortable. Let the soles of my feet draw together, and they're well in front of my hip line. I scoop back my buttocks and lightly round forward with the hands coming to the outsides of the feet. My forearms come to the outsides of my legs. Please take a slow, easy breath. As you've been moving through practice today, have you found moments to feel truly connected to this moment? For example, now I can really let the big toes touch and feel that connection that this is happening in this moment right here. Or let my fingers touch to my feet and really feel the connection. Hand to foot, here and now. And as you inhale, gently lift up your trunk. Allow yourself to lie to your back. As you do so, get comfortable. If you like the arms and hands in the A shape, use that again. If you prefer knees bent, keep them bent, legs straight if you prefer. But as you come into a place that you now create a sense of stillness within, Can you also still your distractions and focus on the constant of the breath coming and going? Let your hands come to your heart center and feel the connection to the heart. The boundless and infinite space within it, infinite potential. And this morning, as you look within your heart, can you find the splendor that is you? Take a moment to greet yourself, celebrate yourself. Namaste. Remember that the time and the space truly are yours. You can feel free to stay, remaining just as you are. As you're ready, take a slow roll to your side to sit yourself up and to be with yourself for the rest of your day.